Hey guys, Mark here. Before I get into today's trade, I do want to say I am not a financial advisor, and everything in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Today's day number 4 trading on this small account. It's $1,000, and today is Thursday, January 23rd. Now you may ask, why didn't I trade Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday? Well, Monday was a holiday, and Tuesday and Wednesday I couldn't trade because of the PDT rule, which means that if you don't have $25,000 in your balance and you're from America, you basically cannot take more than 3 day trades within 5 business days. Okay, and since I trade one a day, last week Wednesday I took one, last week Thursday I took one, and last week Friday I took one, which means it was supposed to reset yesterday, right? Because 5 days from last week Wednesday, it would have reset that Wednesday trade. However, because Monday was a bank holiday, rather, we didn't. So it reset today. Okay, so today was the 5th business day it reset, and we were able to take this trade. Now, looking at the chart, you may think this trade was a loser because you could see my strikes, and for those of you who've never watched my videos, I recommend you watch the other ones, but I will explain briefly. These lines here are my strikes, right? You have my upper strike here and my lower strike here. I am trading iron condors, which means I expect price to stay between them until I hit my take profit. Now, I got in this trade at 9:42, so it was on this 10-minute candle I got in, right? And looking back, yesterday we had a huge gap on market open. It stopped up here, then reversed. This is a resistance point, right? And that's where my strike was for the call side, selling the call side. Selling the put side, I had the strike down here because look at this gap right here, right? Our strike is below 50% of the gap, okay? And then there's some other criterias that I calculate to make sure that I am well below my support zones and resistance. I'm at good areas basically. Now, when I entered the trade here, I could have gotten out here and here for my usual take profit. But I was a little greedy this morning because usually I get around 170 credit, but today it was like 160. So I was a little bit greedy, and instead of taking profit or setting the take profit to where I do usually, I ended up holding the trade, right, and didn't set a take profit until later on, which you'll see. I'll show you guys the position in a little bit, but I ended up taking profit around here, and I still got what I would have gotten and more than I would have gotten closing it here. So yes, I did increase my risk of losing, which because Trump spoke after 11 o'clock. So this could have shot right up, right through, and as you could see, if I held to expiry, we would have had a max loss on this. However, I don't hold any trades past 1 or 2 p.m., right? So my cutoff period would have been here regardless, which would have been profitable, or 1 p.m., which is here, which also would have been profitable. So I have good cutoff periods, and I don't hold to expiry because of this. Okay? Now, let's go on a lower time frame to just see how the market moved. As you can see, from open till 10:30, market was moving sideways, and this is why we could have hit take profit here, because it was staying at a fine distance between our call side and our put side. But then after 10:30, it just started shooting up, which saw a decrease in our value, and after the news hit, we did see some positive in our value, and then it went back negative, and then it started to stall here from about 11:30, I could say, all the way till 12:40, which is like around lunchtime, right? And this is why I like to hold the trades through lunch, and I just don't close them at like 11, because you see this move often where it just dies out and ranges, and we were able to hit take profit around this level here, and we got more profit here than we would have taken here, and I'll show you guys that now. So we got $160 credit, right, which is 1.6 multiplied by 100, and normally we would buy this back because we're selling iron condors. We would buy this back, this 160, at like 1.15. Usually if we have 170, 175, we will buy this back at 1.15, or if we have it at 160, we'll buy it back at like 1.10, which is 110, right? So we make $50 on this. However, I bought this back at $1, which is why I couldn't get out here, because the lowest it went here was, I believe, 110 or 1.05. It did not go to $1, so we were not out of the trade. Now, if I wanted to be a safe trader, right, I would have exited right here. However, I was asking for more because news, I thought it would probably range until news, which means if it dropped a little bit or just stayed still, I would have gotten my take profit way earlier. But because it started just trending upwards right after 10:30, we saw that value that we had diminish, and we had to wait longer until 12:30, 12:35ish. And once that candle closed, our position was closed in full take profit. So this is day 4, and we are now 4 for 4, right? And we'll see what happens tomorrow. So I will be trading on this small account tomorrow and Monday. I also have a bigger sized account that I did not wait until here, and it actually took profit right here for the usual take profit that I take. Okay, as you can see, if you hold any of these to expiry, yesterday we took about the same strike and on my other account, and we did profit, right? It would have profited even if you didn't get out by the end of the day. But days like this is why we usually just take our profits and get out of the day. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys have a good day, and tomorrow I'll try to record this right as the trade is going, or right as it's happening. I'll try to record it. Today it was a little different because I couldn't, and we would have been in the video for about like 2-3 hours if I just kept watching this during the video. So it's a good thing I recorded after the trade was done. Win or lose, I will record the videos. Okay, so we are up today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.